Like, I just get better. I'm telling y'all, I'm really telling y'all, I'm probably one of the best, if not the best smoothie maker out here, bro. Like, this tastes amazing. Hi. Hi, my name is Loui. How you doing? No. My new name is Smoothie Maker Tribe Loui. No, Smoothie Creator. I don't know. Look, this is really busting. Who is Gabby Hanna? Patrick CC, talk to me.
Trigger warning. Much of the content in this video may be disturbing or upsetting to some viewers. Also, all of the content in this video is protected by the Copyright Act of 1976.
Okay.
The importance of mental health and the conversation surrounding it have been less stigmatized in the social media era. Gabby Hanna is a social media influencer with millions of subscribers and followers who has been very open about her struggles with mental health. However, she has also been exposed over the years for being a pathological liar,
manipulative, sociopathic monster.
unnecessarily playing the victim,
all of these people for what they've done to me. And for them to be tweeting right now, I'm playing the victim, I am the f***ing victim.
and acting out in desperation for attention. Last week, she posted a series of about 200 TikToks where she appears to be experiencing a full-blown manic episode. This obviously raised a ton of concern, but there are some people out there that would suggest that Gabby is the kind of person who would pretend to have a full-on psychotic break if it meant that she could get people to feel bad for her and give her attention. Today we are going to dive into the history of Gabby Hanna to see if her manipulation tactics are working.
What the hell?
If she needs some serious help. Stay hydrated.
What is going on? Why would she do
a social media app called Vine. Nobody could have predicted how popular 6-second videos would become. And how much creativity and effort would be put into making short masterpieces.
I ain't gonna lie, I already think Shorty bucking.
Less than 1 year after it launched. And although this graph makes it look like it fell off fast, everyone who lived during that time knew it held cultural relevance for at least 2 to 3 years.
Facts.
The level of fame these Viners reached was something that the world had not seen since MySpace celebrities 7 years earlier. The 3 most famous
MySpace
female
had
Viners
celebrities?
in order were Lele Pons, Brittany Furlan, and Gabby Hanna, with nearly
Yo, this
5
milkshake
million
is
followers.
Jesus.
Gabby's 3rd Vine ever uploaded had the caption, "How to be a narcissist," which could have defined the next decade of her career. A lot of her humor that made her popular could be summarized as 20-something girl who is ironically self-obsessed and constantly admits her need for validation from others.
Okay, so if I'm not funny, then how do you explain all my likes and followers and retweets and... Oh, right. As a girl, I can't really rely on humor to get followers, so if you help me out, I will fully blow your mind. Because some thirsty-ass bitches out here getting naked for a revine. Is that what you're looking for?
Or when she was feeling herself, there wouldn't be any irony.
The smallest things make me so happy. I think that's why I stayed with my ex-boyfriend for so long. 21 texts, bro? You're not thirsty, you're f***ing dehydrated. Everyone thinks I got my 19K based solely on my looks. Wait, you guys think I'm that pretty?
Some people loved her confidence. Others took it for arrogance. Since the very beginning, she
Sorry.
talked about her being crazy and toxic.
Bro, every single one of them shits are missed. I ain't gonna lie, who? Nah, there's no way, Pete. Okay, maybe.
Arrogance. Since the very beginning, she joked about her being crazy and toxic, insinuating that these traits made her cute and quirky.
Of course I trust you, don't be silly. Now give me your password. I love waking up next to you, babe. But you fell asleep on the left and woke up on the right, so where the did you go last night? Babe, your Vine is so funny. Now block every single one of these thirsty bitches who liked it!
Oh, and she liked to sing.
Dove kicks, you better run, how run my gun. Yeah!
And whenever she got hate from people online, she addressed it.
What
I'm
is?
getting really tired of all these girls calling me a whore because I have my boobs in the shot. Do you want me to film like this? Is this better? Shut the f. I have a big nose. I'm a huge slut. I'm not funny. I'm unoriginal. And I'm ugly.
Her haters saw her as a narcissist. Ironically,
See, I kind of agree with the big nose, but then she just went crazy.
Is this better? Shut the f. I have a big nose.
Oh God, you
I'm
do?
a huge slut.
I don't know
I'm
about
not
that.
funny. I'm unoriginal.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm ugly.
her haters saw her as a narcissist, ironically pretending like she wasn't, and her fans admired her quirky,
What the hell?
touch my butt and buy me pizza raw XD Tumblr girl personality. During her peak, she was getting 2 to 4 million views on every single post.
Wow.
Now, pursuing a social media influencer career was still a new concept. Most of these creators were not able to monetize their massive audiences. Vine didn't pay them, and sponsors were not keen on influencer marketing. If you want to feel your best, you gotta look the best. Which is why my friends at Manscaped are hooking you up with everything you need.
What the hell?
Package 4.0, and it's
Psych! No. Joke's on you, Patrick CC. I already got Manscaped. Link in the. Oh, what if I turn his ad into my ad? I don't have an ad. I don't have it. As Manscaped, hey, talk to a nigga. But I already got it, so there's really no. I mean, it's a good product. I ain't gonna. I did turn it to I turned it to an ad. Oh my god. Okay, YouTube.
For everyone suggesting I make a YouTube channel, I'm flattered. I really am. But I can only be funny for 6 seconds at a time.
Well, turns out she made a YouTube channel anyways. The Vine to YouTube pipeline started around 2014. A lot of Viners struggled in the beginning because keeping people's attention for 6 seconds versus multiple minutes is drastically different.
True.
However, Gabby was one of the success stories. The 24-year-old starting uploading vlogs, makeup tutorials, and her famous story time videos. Her fans admired her charisma, bubbly and silly personality, while also being able to laugh at herself and point out her own flaws.
Yeah.
She seemed balanced, but knew how to exaggerate her stories in the perfect way.
This is one of those stories. I try to avoid making videos about people, but this story is so out of control that I just need to share it.
Within a year, she went from
Okay.
32,000
I kind of want to know the story
100,000
now.
subscribers.
Damn.
She had a seemingly endless archive of shitty situations that she turned into stories for YouTube. I think we can all agree that storytime YouTubers tend to stretch the truth to make the story more interesting and exciting.
True.
Which basically means they get rewarded for lying. This usually leads
True.
to a blurred line between what is real and what is fake. Then they can't even remember their own lies, but maybe it's not that big of a deal since it's all entertainment. However, her first public controversy came to light from these videos. I'll admit this situation does seem insignificant, but the way she handled it really set the tone for her future. The Gabby Show YouTube
Hey,
comedian
Patrick, you looking kind of good, bro.
This
What's happening
video
with
had a
you?
post containing an out-deleted video showing famous
Oh my
comedians
God.
performing jokes, and then Gabby essentially stealing them in her videos. One of the most obvious examples of theft was with this Louis C.K. bit.
This is India, right? No, it's not. It's a totally other place. You're not Indians? No. Ah, you're Indians.
Christopher Columbus came to this land. He was like, I found India. And they were like, nope, not India. And he was like, you sure? I'm pretty sure it's India. And they're like, no, it's not India. And he said, India.
On top of that, Gabby was also caught stealing various
Yo.
things, word for word. Most people look at this and think, surely a simple apology could fix this. But Gabby uploads a 22-minute video of uncut rambling where she kinda sorta apologizes, but then comes up with a ton of reasons to justify herself.
Holy I stole that joke.
She then goes on to claim cryptomnesia, which is basically when you are 100% convinced you had an original thought, but you actually read it somewhere or heard someone else say it in the past.
I heard it and I said it. But I will say that it was not intentional.
Then her response to stealing tweets.
I didn't steal it. I'm not saying that there isn't a chance that 2 or 3 years ago I was rolling through my feed, stored it somewhere in my brain, and then when I saw
Shawty's capping, bro. She's literally capping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
that joke.
Her responses are some of the most classic manipulation
Yeah.
tactics that can be found with
Bro,
women.
like,
I didn't say that.
I've
If I
literally
did, I
talked
didn't mean it.
to somebody.
If I did, you didn't understand.
Yes.
And if you did, it's not a big deal.
Literally.
If it is, others have said worse.
Literally.
Is this all pointless
Yeah,
drama?
yeah.
Probably. But what you'll realize is that this becomes a huge trend in Gabby's life. Minute drama that could be resolved easily, but gets way overblown to such heights that people's lives are affected. In 2016, Vine shut down, and Gabby focused all of her attention on YouTube, which was the best decision for her. She went from 800,000 to 3 million subscribers in a year.
Damn.
Uploading multiple times per week and generating millions of views. Pranks, story times, rants, vlogs, it didn't matter what she was doing. People were loving it. She was nominated for 2 Teen Choice Awards. She was touring around the country lip-syncing to popular music. She was collaborating with almost every popular YouTuber at the time. Liza Koshy, Lily Singh, The Dominic Show, Brent Rivera.
Hey, she killing it
All
though.
of this monumental success, She said 2016 was one of the worst years of her life. She made this claim because of the joke stealing controversy and a video that ricegum made where he dissed her.
I pass you in subs because you're struggling to grow. I don't think there's anything bigger than your nose.
But these criticisms affected her a lot.
Damn.
Like maybe if I got cancer and died,
Whoa.
people would leave me the alone.
What
because all of these really negative things happened to me, I was forced to find ways to survive.
Now,
Shorty is literally wearing "Don't let idiots ruin your day," bro. Like, I mean, I know it's hard, but bro.
I was forced to find ways to survive.
Now, dealing with the toxicity of internet fame is tough at times for sure. But her reaction to the trolls seemed a tad overdramatic and a classic way a 13-year-old would respond.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Gabby's most successful year by far. She was in her prime. She was highly praised and very well liked. So for her to feel like it was the worst year of her life and that she was merely trying to survive during it shows that she was very unprepared for how bad things were going to get. This YouTuber named Dom was playing a game of Smash or Pass and passed on Gabby.
Why would you pass on Gabby? It's not my type, man. Shit. She's not my type either. She's not Asian.
The clip I just showed you was everything that he said. This was her reaction.
See you in Orlando.
Many months later, she confronted him about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
so
talk.
You passed me.
I did.
So you mean to tell me that if tonight we got a little bit drunk and I was like, hey, I'm really interested in you. You think you're out of my league?
I don't say you're out of my league. No.
Now you just watched the story unfold. This is how she remembers it today.
So before I met him, he played a game of Smash or Pass publicly on YouTube, and when my picture came up, he demonized me and demeaned me.
It's not my type.
You know, like a misogynistic, disgusting piece of shit who acts as if he could have a chance with me anyway. So at a party, he approached me like nothing was wrong, and I confessed.
But you approached
about it, and I said I didn't like that, and he was like, oh come on, it's just games, and I said, well, you're too short for me to
Almost 100% of what Gabby said in that clip was a lie. It really just goes to show that she could not handle the idea that someone would like her.
Hey, ricegum. I just challenged you to a live battle on Snapchat. Would you do it?
No.
Live rap battle. Why wouldn't you do it?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, so update.
a live rap battle.
The joke was very funny, and he hit me in the middle of a party and shattered my phone. I can show you that in a sec. And let's say, because I don't have any photo evidence, just
Yeah, dang, I know.
of him grabbing
Sorry.
me, holding me down, and hitting me, and like twisting my arm. He still shattered
What?
my phone. I don't want it to seem like I'm like blowing this up, and like he like punched me in the face and like destroyed my phone beyond repair. No, it's like cracked screen, cracked camera, scratches and stuff.
The story went from, he hit me, to, even if he didn't hit me, he broke my phone, to, okay, he didn't hit me, to, okay, he did hit me, but it wasn't like that bad. But everyone believed Gabby in her story at first. Then a witness came out with a statement that changed the perception.
And she just kept filming, and he just jumped up, you know, and went to reach for her phone, and she's sitting on the couch, he's standing up, and it was more of like a tug of war, you know, them pulling the phone back and forth for a few seconds.
Yo, who is this
Snatched
nigga,
the
bro?
phone out of her hand and slammed down the ground and broke the phone and then walked out.
But in true ricegum fashion, he made another diss track on her that got millions of views. Gabby was filming him, and he didn't like it. Ricegum admits to grabbing her phone with both hands and that there was a struggle, and he smashed her phone on the ground. He also did send her $1,100 to right his wrong. She was definitely provoking him, but he lost his cool. So it seems like she was the victim in this situation. But this
W
was a
Ricegum.
pivotal
He sent her. He sent her the money for the phone, bro.
long-winded video exposing Ricegum and his lies, but he wouldn't engage in a back and forth with her. The masses still sided with Ricegum. The public perception was that Gabby should not have repeatedly shoved a camera in his face, and that Ricegum's actions were justified. She would say many years later that this situation ruined her.
because I haven't been able to be myself since like ricegum assaulted me at a party and everybody sided with him, and then he made a music video about it.
What do you mean I start drama with people? Like, where? And I realized it all goes back to ricegum, like that situation. I never considered that like starting drama. This is like a real disconnect that I had from the rest of the internet, I think.
but Gabby kept it
because
pushing. She
people
released a poetry
figured
book
out.
called
Whoa, okay. Oh, she felt some type of way because she was used to people just agreeing with her opinion, just agreeing with her actions. She was just used to people enabling her. But for the first time in probably a very long time, people wasn't feeling that. People wasn't feeling that. Oh no. That's crazy. So that's when she disconnected with the internet. Is that when she started doing all this extra stuff? Talk to me. Talk to me, Mr.
She
CC.
released a poetry book called Adolescence in mid-2017. The book, quote,
Hold on. Oh, is he gonna tell us?
range of topics, from funny advice that I can give you and dreams to more serious topics like mental illness and homelessness, depression, and anxiety. I'm not sure how it performed, but in 2020 a lot of people made critique videos about it. I don't know why it took 3 years, but I guess when it came out it wasn't popular enough to make a viral video. Most of her poetry can be summarized as, I'm 14 and this is deep. But she was still crushing it on YouTube.
Hold on, bro, because I don't like taking the opinions of other people's on. The next poem you're about to read is because it suddenly came to me. I hopped out the shower soaking wet to write it down before I could forget, so I really hope you like it. Because I just lost my security deposit when I drenched my brand new carpet, so you can read it and think, fam, this is lit. Hope the next page was worth the compromise with shampoo running into my eyes. Okay, so now this gotta be fire. Stranger, he asked. Can I kiss you? She replied. I don't know you that well. He asked her favorite color. Come on, she said, you can do better. So he took it to heart, and better he did. He learned about what she was like as a kid. He listened to her friends, all the stories they tell. He talked to her demons and learned them as well. He became her diary, the way he would hold ever so dearly the secrets she told. He knew all the anguish she buried inside. He'd seen all her scars and the thoughts they implied. But after a while, he stopped asking questions and forgot the details she previously mentioned. As time went on, the distance grew, and she found a stranger in the person she knew. So the day came, as it does so often, that their love was laid to rest in the coffin. As they choked on goodbye, though the bond had been broken, he wanted to leave her with one parting token. He asked, can I kiss you? She replied, I don't know you that well. I ain't gonna lie, you should have stayed in the shower, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, you should have just let that shampoo run through your hair, shorty. That was the most typical, like, breakup poem. Bro, come on. Like, we both know that's what happens. You start as a stranger, you end up as a stranger, bro. Come on, Gabby. Come on, Gabby. I was rooting for you. I ain't gonna lie, Gabby. I was definitely rooting for you. But, nah, shorty. Nah. Ain't
range of topics. But she was still crushing it on YouTube.
Oh God.
Every video she posted got over 1 million views. Sometimes even 3, 4, 5 million. The love definitely outshined the hate. And she had the most valuable and die-hard fan base of them all. Teenage girls. Many of us know that celebrities who have mostly young female fans are the most loyal, cult-like, and sometimes toxic fan bases of them all. So no matter what Gabby did, they were riding for her. Gabby had expressed her love for singing for a long time, and she made a ton of videos that showcased her singing abilities. But she never wrote and recorded an official single to release as an artist. That changed on September 6, 2017.
I was about to say.
She debuted Out Loud on her YouTube channel. The song was beloved by her fan base. It was a high-quality, professionally produced single.
Was it good?
You might hear on the radio. Now at almost 5 million subscribers, Gabby had a lot to be proud of, and now a seemingly promising music career. She dropped another song, Satellite. Shortly after then, stopped uploading on her main channel for months. A cardinal sin for YouTubers.
Oof.
She continued to vlog on her second channel, but would stop posting consistently on there as well. We've seen many YouTubers think that they're going to become full-on pop stars or rappers when they have 1 or 2 good songs. They are quick to abandon their core audience on YouTube.
Oh, hell nah, nigga.
Fans get angry.
I'm with the tribe till I die. What the hell?
She would return to her vlog channel for update videos. They were a little more raw and uncut, but people were suggesting that she was doing it only to promote a new single, and they were probably right. Her first upload back on her main channel in 7 months was a new single, Honestly, which debuted number 21 on the Billboard Bubbling Under Hot 100 charts, which is basically like the most popular songs that haven't reached the official Hot 100. Her second channel turned into a weekly story about how stressful, exhausting, chaotic, and terrible her life is, despite yet again being more successful than she has ever been. Then on October 26th, 2018, her new song Monster dropped, and then she does the Genius lyric video, which was probably the best way to promote a single on the internet at that time.
So what if I'm the monster that's been here all along?
But it did not go her way, and the memes started rolling in.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, why is she yelling at
I don't
me?
think I can accurately explain how massive this meme was, but it was everywhere, and this is probably how most people discovered Gabby. It was easily her most viral moment. Gabby made a reaction video to the memes in arguably the worst way possible. First of all, Gabby putting "desperate for attention" on a t-shirt is her way of sticking it to the haters. Just like her early
What
vlogs,
is
she tries to use these ironic tactics to deflect, but you can still ironically wear a t-shirt that says "desperate for attention" and be unironically desperate for attention. Then she tried to prove to the viewer that she could actually sing.
So when I went in that day, I was super sick, and you can ask the Genius guys because I was blowing my nose in between every take. So I feel like I was really shaky on that. I wish I could have just been like, ringing in my head that you stayed, and I hope you'll miss me eventually.
Then she reacted to the memes that she thought were funny, and she did the thing where she's trying to deflect the criticism that she is inevitably going to face in the comments.
I'm also so ready for all the comments of people saying, look at her pretending to be laughing. She's fake laughing so hard. Because every time I laugh at a hater, people say that I'm fake laughing. Oh my god, wait, I need to pretend to be crying for the thumbnail.
Gabby was seemingly hurt by the memes. Her trying to predict the criticism that she's going to get is her way of deflecting it, or trying to diminish it. Kind of like when somebody is trying to convince you how much they don't care about something.
Yeah.
The more they talk about it, the more you start to realize how much they care.
They give a damn. They really do care about it though.
YouTuber in 2019. She started making cleaning videos, which became a new fan favorite. She showed how filthy her living situation got over the past few years, and was documenting the process of making a positive change in her life while sharing stories with the audience. She wasn't over the top charismatic, but the videos were comforting and realistic. It felt like a new beginning for the community. She also released her debut album, Two-Way Mirror, which peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Top Emerging Artist chart, on top of a number of new music videos that generated millions of views. So after quitting YouTube for over a year, successfully coming back and satisfying her audience, and releasing a ton of music that was well liked, surely she wouldn't mess it up again. But she did.
Damn.
And this time, it was permanent.
Damn!
If somebody tells you,
I ain't gonna lie, Patrick. I like the way you be saying shit, cuz. I like the way Patrick be saying.
Somebody has an STD, an incurable STD. It comes from a close friend of theirs, a source, and then you find out that a friend of yours is sleeping with them. Is it wrong of you to say, hey, just so you know, I've heard this. Don't know if it's true, but this person told me. Talk to them about it. Ask about it. Is that f***ed up? I'm just genuinely curious.
So let's provide some context.
Oh God.
Popular creator online, is extremely problematic herself, but in this case, not so much. She starts dating Jason Nash, a member of the Vlog Squad. Gabby texted him and said, Trisha has herpes, so if you had sex, now you have herpes. Then Trisha uploads a long video, livid about the situation, since she didn't even really know Gabby.
She seems fine. I actually don't even know the girl. I don't know her. I've met her on 2 occasions for seconds. Like, I've talked to her for seconds. She's reached out to me a bunch of times.
When she confronted Gabby in the DM, tweeted some classics.
Hey, yo, Trisha is right.
I didn't tell Jason you had herpes. I told him a very close person to you told me you did, and I told him. Gabby claims one of Trisha's close friends gave her this information, and Gabby was just being a good friend to Jason by informing him. Most people look at this and say, well, if you're going to make a claim like this, you need to ask more questions. Cite your sources. Who told you this information?
Facts.
Or maybe just mind your business in the first place.
Facts.
We're talking about a 28-year-old at this time. Using the someone who knows you told me this argument, I don't think I've heard that one since 9th grade. But
Nah.
Text messages and claiming they don't even care. Gabby never apologized or admitted that she did anything wrong, and people started looking at her differently. 1 month later, at the end of 2019, this video,
who is this shorty?
Stopped, would change the public perception even more. This is Jessie Smiles. Her and Gabby used to be best friends way back in the Vine early YouTube days. At one point, Jessie even let Gabby move into her sexual assault, and rape. In 2013, Jessie was dating Curtis Lepore, who was a very popular Viner with millions of followers. Jessie suffered from a concussion and asked Curtis for help. She went to his house, fell asleep, and allegedly woke up to him. She filed a police report privately, and he was arrested in September of 2013. TMZ broke the story to the public, and fans immediately took Curtis's side and attacked Jessie. He was being charged with felony rape, but Curtis took a plea deal and was charged with felony assault that was later reduced to a misdemeanor. He got some community service and a slap on the wrist. People take plea deals for many reasons. Sometimes trials are lengthy and expensive. Sometimes they know they have a high chance of being found guilty. Nobody knows exactly what happened between the two because it did not go to trial. However, he did take to social media to brag and insult Jessie after his plea deal. Jessie found out that Gabby was hanging out with Curtis and his friends in 2014. If someone is your best friend, they wouldn't typically hang out with someone who pled guilty to assaulting you. Obviously, Jessie was mad, and they cut ties with each other. Slowly over the years, fans watched the story times from Jessie and Gabby and realized they were potentially talking about each other. Gabby's "stole my best friend's boyfriend" or "psycho roommate" story times ended up being about Jessie. Fans, T-channels, and blogs started to put the pieces together, but Gabby and Jessie never truly came out and talked about it because most survivors have zero interest in bringing their trauma public. Until this tweet came out from a 15-year-old fan. A lot of people forget or don't know that Gabby Hanna chose a rapist who admittedly wrote and signed a confession to the cops over her then best friend, who was the victim, and she didn't just do it privately, but publicly. That's always bothered me. This fan then received a message from Gabby. They engaged in these long messages back and forth. What? This fan that Jessie had been in the background starting a hate campaign against Gabby, trying to turn people against her because Gabby was friends with the man who assaulted her. Again, long-winded essays about how Gabby is the victim and that Jessie is Gabby's abuser, even though she says her life is so good and she doesn't care about this drama, but she is spending hours DMing a random fan.
Bro!
The fan sent the messages to Jessie, and Jessie made the video exposing them because she was afraid Gabby would manipulate more people.
Is hang out with their and his friends. So I was hurt and I told Gabby, this is fucked up. Like, I'm really hurt. And she defended herself when all of this happened, and she said, I was hanging out with his friends. I wasn't hanging out with him. He just so happened to be there and he pulled me to the side. I didn't intend to talk to him, whatever.
Now even Gabby's own fans were turning on her because they realized she should have just cut Curtis out of her life and had Jessie's back.
Yeah.
Like what a good friend would do.
It literally.
Instead, she is acting like a victim of this situation. But after Jessie's video, Gabby didn't respond for about 6 months. The day after her response, she dropped a new song. Her response to the drama was just more playing the victim, but she does say,
I have zero association with Curtis Lepore.
Gabby says that her and Jessie's fallout is something totally separate and private, but Jessie says, no, our fallout is because you are a, quote, apologist, which is basically someone who shows more concern to the predator rather than the victim. Gabby has accused Jessie of being abusive, manipulative, narcissistic, conniving, hateful, evil.
I ain't gonna lie.
Although she says she would never defend Curtis, she has never once said anything bad.
A good amount of those
Plus,
adjectives is
Curtis
low-key
himself
accurate.
even said that Gabby reached out to him and told him how sorry she felt for him.
Damn.
No matter what I say or do, it's you're the victim, you're a martyr, you're trying to pretend you're somebody, you're ignoring it, so that means you're this, like, no matter what action I take, it's just, you're a bad person, you're manipulative. You literally want me to disappear, and so do I, so like.
This is where things got really, really bad for Gabby. Addressing the drama
It's
did
still
lose
not
interest in the
bad?
song Bad Karma. Ironic. Her views started dropping. Her music wasn't selling. People were fed up. She started blaming everyone but herself.
Because I'm collecting all of the data and the evidence that my music videos, Glass House and Bad Karma specifically, that I can prove right now, were shadow banned and like hidden from my audience.
I'll admit, YouTube is extremely frustrating. Even I have troubles with monetization, censorship. It's not a perfect platform. But she was talking about the performance.
Very,
of the music
very
video.
true.
Music is subjective. Sometimes even your own people don't like your song.
Like,
True.
the pain you feel
Very,
when that
very
thing, like,
true.
fails, just as like a creator and an artist, is like an ego hit, and like you get your hopes crushed and like your expectations crushed. And that, like, when I told them that I was literally on the brink of suicide from what was happening to me, because like
Threatening self-delete because of a low music video performance. At the end of the day,
I ain't gonna lie. I am no. Bro, the issue is she has an audience of millions of people, bro. For her to come to this conclusion because of a bump in the road. Shorty is being hella dramatic for no reason, cause she has songs that I'm sure her fans are replaying. Bro, let's go hear a Gabby song real quick, bro.
I knew who you were from the start. I just hoped you'd prove me wrong. I could spend all year just letting down my guard while you're stringing me along. Gave it up a shot, but we just missed the mark. Sad to say, our love is gone. I could spend all day just picking you apart, but instead I'll write a song. It'll go so instead I'll write a song. Said I wouldn't date for a while, still I couldn't help but flirt. From the day I kissed your smile, I thought this is gonna hurt. And it goes I thought this is gonna hurt.
I ain't gonna lie, her dancing is pissing me off. Cause hold on.
I thought this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, this is gonna hurt. Give it all we can, it'll never work. This is gonna hurt, this is gonna hurt. Beware of butterflies, they'll break your heart, your heart. Told me you'd never been in love, thought that I could be the exception.
I ain't gonna lie, the song is not bad. The song ain't bad. The song is not bad, but it's crazy because now that I know the background, it's kind of hard. Usually I can separate the art from the artist, bro. But this one's kind of tough, bro. Hold on, let me finish watching the video. Let's finish watching the video. Let's finish watching the video. Hold on.
You just gotta keep it pushing. It's a roller coaster. We all have ups and downs. She kept releasing music, and the views just got lower and lower. But we're still talking like 500K, 1 to 2 million.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, still way better than your average artist. So a month goes by, and she decides to bring up some drama again.
You're gonna talk about my mental health as I'm having a mental breakdown because you gaslighted and mentally abused me for months, and now I'm talking about it and I'm losing my mind? To have the audacity to question somebody's mental health and mock them while they're having an emotional breakdown because of what you did, you narcissistic abuser piece of shit.
Now she does have a little.
Who is she yelling at? What, like, what? Who is she looking at, bro?
When she was DMing that fan about Jesse. Well, she mocked Jesse for being on medication.
She's called me so many times saying she's been on meds and is better now and was sorry for everything. When I have never called Gabby Hanna and said, hi, I'm on medication, I'm so sorry for everything, I realized I was wrong. You know, you're always talking about mental health and therapy and, you know, how you've gone through your journey with that. Like, it's so weird to me that you would bring up someone else's medication that they talk to you about in private.
But despite Jesse being attacked by Gabby's fans, she decided to leave it alone, so it fizzled away for a little bit. At the end of 2020, Gabby entered her super chill stoner character arc. She did story times, dropped some more music, but her views just kept going down. Don't worry, her life was amazing.
Dude, I have such a good life. Like, I love my life. I have a sick life, a sick place to live, I have a sick boyfriend, I have sick friends. Like, I have so much sick in my life.
Gabby vlogged every day around Christmas of 2020, and then took a break from social media for 4 months before returning in April. At this point, it had almost been a full year of no drama. Her return to YouTube and TikTok was strange.
I'm back, bitches. And I don't want to hear I'm acting different. Being good. I'm a bad bitch, and I'm sick.
There was also this tweet: daily reminder that I could fuck both your parents and the one person on earth that you love, but choose not to. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Gabby, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for waking up today and deciding to not have sex with my parents.
Oh
You are
God!
such a good person
Nah,
for
for
choosing
real.
not to do
Thank you,
that.
Gabby.
Like, what did she want people to say?
That's what I'm saying, bro. What the what?
In June of 2021,
Makes no
things were about to get wild. Gabby did a BuzzFeed interview called
You
Why
couldn't
Is
fuck my
Everyone So
parents,
Mad
I ain't
at
gonna lie.
Hannah, where the
And niggas will look at you like,
Jesse
ew.
Smiles, drama channels, Twitter accounts, trolls, and everyone but herself for the low performance of her music and YouTube videos. When the interviewer asked about the Curtis Lepore and Jesse situation, she said,
I read all that.
I apologize too. I gave Jesse Smiles an apology. It feels like I'm always dishing out apologies and I've never once received one. And that to me feels a little chaotic. I have personally never seen the words "I'm sorry" come out of Gabby's mouth.
Oh God, I haven't.
But come right after it. I'm sorry, but now Gabby's stans are barraging Jessie in attempts to get her to see this article, making her relive the most traumatic experience of her life. And after going 1.5 years without saying anything, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Jessie released a private phone conversation that her and Gabby had, where Gabby admits to,
And then I told him,
why would you listen to him? Why would you listen to him? Like, really? Why would you? He, like, even...
I was getting ready to defend you. Like, I was
But for what? Just don't... Just say, no, sir, thanks. Like, fuck you. Like, even though she's not my friend, I don't want to hear how you think you did her.
Literally, I deadass was waiting for him to lie. And like,
Who cares? Like, just hang up. Fuck him.
Jesse, I wanted to fight for you too.
Don't, like, literally fuck him.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
What?
Like, when he said that, I literally wanted to catch him.
I ain't gonna lie, Gabby's lying, bro. She's lying,
so
bro.
why is this a big deal? Again, if you're my best friend and you tell me this person assaulted you, I'm riding for you. I don't even care what they have to say.
You feel me?
Especially after they were found guilty by a judge.
That's what I'm
Just how I
saying.
roll with my best friends. I don't know about y'all.
Nah,
This 3-hour
nigga,
phone call
we
was
on the same
all
page,
within
Mr.
notes how
CC.
manipulative and
Oh
toxic
God, yo,
Gabby
that
was.
voice crack. Nah, but we.
And yet you are fighting the whole internet using my trauma to do it and saying this never happened. That is apologistic behavior that I forgave you for. So if everyone wants to call you an apologist, I'm not.
So why are you talking about it in 2020? Why are you talking about it in 2020 then?
Because you are.
Jesse, what are you talking about? You did this. Do you not realize that you did this? Do you not truly see that everything that is happening right now is a direct result of what you did in every way?
In light of Jessie releasing the phone call, Gabby uploaded a video called Confessions of a Washed Up YouTube Houseman. In this video, she gives an update for her fans and explains that she will be releasing a multi-part series addressing every controversy she has ever been in the past few years. She prefaced us with some information that this series was filmed before she started treating her ADHD, which some people look at her as essentially deflecting some of her behavior on this disorder. Also in that BuzzFeed article, she
Bro,
said,
ain't no way
"Of
she's
course I was
using
a
it.
fucking asshole. I have a neurological disorder that was unchecked, and I wasn't taking care of my mental health."
Bro,
So it
ADHD
kinda
does not make
seems
you
like
a
she was maybe
douchebag,
trying to
bro.
get people to feel bad for her
What?
for not taking care of her mental health, even though she's 30 and like probably should be handling those things. Chapter 1 was about stealing jokes and the ricegum controversy. Chapter 2 was about the Bianca controversy, which is the one time where I believe Gabby was actually targeted. Gabby made a video called Transforming Myself into a TikTok E-Girl, where she was scrolling through an article that explains what a TikTok E-boy and E-girl is and what their aesthetic is like. Gabby is skimming through the article, not reading it, just looking at the pictures and commenting on their outfits. The last picture is of a 17-year-old girl named...
Bro, where she rests her thumb is where her, like, red spot is at, bruh.
Just looking at the pictures.
I'm
and
sorry,
commenting
I
on
just
their
noticed
outfits.
that.
The last picture is of a 17-year-old girl named Bianca Devins, who was
I don't know why.
murdered. Gabby very obviously did not see the text. She complimented her looks and then moved on. Her face was on the screen for just a few seconds. T channels and drama YouTube channels then attacked Gabby and said that she was using Bianca for views. They also said Gabby is tone deaf and needs to blur Bianca's face and is shamelessly profiting off of a young girl's death, but these T channels were using Bianca in their thumbnails. Gabby cut the part out, apologized to the family, made an official public apology, and the Devins family issued a statement saying that they were not upset with Gabby.
We just want to say that we were not offended by it at all. We didn't see anything wrong with what she did. She Googled e-girl and pulled up a picture of Bianca. Yes, there was an article about what happened to her. Simple mistake. It was a simple mistake. There was nothing disrespectful about it. We didn't feel disrespected.
The T channels never said sorry or admitted that they were wrong. As a pawn for their drama.
That's
Chapter
so
3 was
disgusting,
kind of
bro.
just addressing a lot of
Imagine like calling somebody out, knowing, oh, that's nasty.
controversies. Chapter 4, in
That's
my opinion,
disgusting.
was extremely long-winded and not really that important. But in short, Gabby was working on a YouTube Red show, Escape the Night, and everyone said she was a nightmare to work with. She even admits that she was a nightmare to work with, but somehow was still a victim of bullying.
Good, like I was just unprofessional. Dude, a lot of people have a lot of stories about me being unprofessional. I promise you that. Like there's no shortage of them.
I used to be really difficult to work with, and probably in the wrong setting, I'm still really difficult to work with.
But again, throughout this, she was putting up screenshots of symptoms of ADHD, sort of insinuating that it's okay to be a nightmare to work
Bro,
with.
having
ADHD. Also in chapter 4, she talks about a scam product she promoted a few years ago, Kenza Cosmetics.
The thing, when I say like I'm sorry to the people that I've like hurt through that, like I would never ever want to fucking scam my fans, and that's
Bro, she is presenting information and saying things that is extremely dangerous with the amount of people who view her whenever she posts, bro. Because this is the type of mentality, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. People with influence need to be so much...
that I've like hurt through that, like I would never ever want to fucking scam my fans, and that's...
I didn't talk about this because nowadays with NFTs and crypto pump and dumps, basically every influencer has promoted a scam and felt no remorse.
I never believed in that NFT crypto shit, bro.
Seemingly forever.
Never.
All of it stemming from that STD comment that she wrongfully made 2 years earlier. But the most damaging video of them all was about the 3-hour phone call with Jessie Smiles. Gabby made a 30-minute video. Jessie made a 1-hour response to this. There is a lot of information in here, but there are a few important points here that speak volumes about Gabby. First,
why am I being asked about Jessie Smiles in a BuzzFeed article? Because Jessie Smiles made sure that I would be asked about her for the rest of my fucking career, probably.
in an interview, you have the right to not speak about any topic, especially with a major publication. If she doesn't want to be asked about Jessie, she can just say no comment, and they will not publish it. Gabby seems to think that Jessie has made it her life's mission to accuse Gabby of being friends with Curtis. So Gabby is a victim of being friends with a rapist.
All he asked was to be heard, and I listened.
Then she explains how Jessie goes about attacking her.
You don't see the hundreds of tweets that she mass unliked.
Mass unliking tweets. This would imply that Gabby keeps track of what Jessie is liking on Twitter and trying to use those likes as evidence of attacking Gabby.
You don't see the tweet and deletes.
Then she puts a tweet on the screen that Gabby is not mentioned in. Therefore, she is assuming Jessie is talking about her in any tweet that is negative.
You don't see the voice messages and the text that she sends me.
Then she brings on the screen text messages of Jessie threatening her. But if you read them, there are no threats. I'm not trying to pressure you. I don't need or want to sit down and make a video. This whole message on the left is Jessie asking to keep things off of social media. I'm not saying I am making a video. I haven't made up my mind yet. Making a video is the last thing I want to do. Literally all of these texts are Jessie begging Gabby to handle this with her privately, off of social media, out of the public eye. I need you all to pay attention to Gabby right now because this is just a small detail but shows how her logic is not sound.
You don't see the tweet and deletes.
She just said that she uses deleted tweets as evidence of Jessie attacking her. Now listen to this.
And telling me that if I don't do what she wants, that she's going to put out another video with more evidence. And the evidence being tweets that I deleted in 2014.
So you can use Jessie's deleted tweets as evidence even when you are not mentioned in them, but Jessie cannot use your deleted
I ain't gonna lie,
tweets as
yeah,
evidence.
that
She just totally contradicted
literally
herself in a 16-second
and it's
span. Anyways, Gabby says she didn't want to have a private phone call with Jessie and that she needed to respect her boundaries.
Threatening me, crossing my boundaries that I'm setting firmly.
Then later on in this video, she goes on to speculate as to what actually happened the night of Jessie's assault, and if what happened is actually considered rape or not. I'm not going to put clips because who in their right mind would ever speculate about a situation as serious as that publicly to their millions of followers, on top of the fact that a judge already made a decision as to what I'm saying. The judge said it. It's interesting that Gabby ever brings up respecting boundaries when she's willing to go as far as that. Here's another random situation where she used a text message as proof and claims she tried to reach out to this person, and the person in the text says, "You have the wrong number."
He ignored my call. I texted him. He said that he didn't want to talk.
Literally saw it right there.
The wrong.
Yeah.
He ignored my call. I texted him. He said that he didn't want to talk because he was sleeping.
You have the wrong number? Alex? I have a new number, so you might not have this one. Nope, this isn't Alex. Oh, this is Gab. You free to talk? How can you argue with somebody that literally put a text message on the screen as proof that she reached out to someone that literally in the text says, this is not the person you are trying to reach? And if you need any more reasons why you should question everything Gabby says, Here you go.
I've been living
Oh
in
my
constant
God!
fear that a lie that I don't even know I'm telling is gonna catch up with me because I don't fucking remember it. Because I do impulsive shit and then I forget about it. I have memory issues, dude.
So we're supposed to feel bad that Gabby is a self-admitted pathological liar who can't keep up with her own lies. Then on the screen she puts, "This is not an excuse." Don't know why "not" has asterisks around it. "I cannot take ownership of something that I do not remember and is not communicated to me." Now Gabby has an excuse to get her out of any situation. She is saying, if I don't remember, it didn't happen. After this multi-part series, her content got weird.
I've done so much.
Fans thought she totally lost it. In October of 2021, she deleted almost her entire
Yo.
YouTube catalog and only left her music and random videos posted within the past year. Her YouTube presence dwindled to the lowest it had ever been, but she remained pretty active on TikTok. She started opening up a lot more about her mental health.
I'm bipolar, which means some days I think that I can save the world and other days I want to kill.
Not sure if this bipolar was a real diagnosis or a self-diagnosis, but then her videos got a bit more strange.
I'm either a psychic medium, I'm getting direct communication from aliens, or from God or angels or another cosmic being, or all of the above. Something's different. I just call it God. And all of it started happening when I started expressing direct gratitude. I had a cup of coffee and I was like, wow, I'm so fucking grateful for this cup of coffee.
Gabby says she is freaked out, that she is a psychic medium. She's talking with aliens, and that all of this started happening when she started being grateful for her life.
What the shorty got going on, bro?
And goes on to explain some of the most normal human experiences. Gabby Hanna thinks she's living in an alternate reality because she is feeling very normal human emotions. Wait, your third eye is opening. This happened to me too. 100. Stay tuned for this fucking ride. And just last week, Gabby would go on to post over 170 TikToks in 48 hours in what seems to be a full-blown manic episode.
You know, every time I say I'm gonna save the world, people laugh at me. But why doesn't everybody else together, like me, with me, every single day, manifest saving the world? Instead of laughing, why don't you pray with me? Why don't you encourage me?
She talked about religion a lot throughout this, claiming she knows about the afterlife, about God, about Jesus, that she is Jesus, that she is God, that the Son of God. This is not something Gabby would normally talk about, and this can be a sign somebody is going into a manic state.
Help me!
What the?
Let me show you how Mother Mary wants.
Okay. I know. I know. If she's actually going through a mental breakdown, though, that's not really that funny now that I'm thinking about it. But I just like, what's going on? I'm really laughing because I'm kind of confused and a little bit scared. I'm actually kind of terrified. I ain't gonna lie.
Sign somebody is going into a manic state.
Help me! Help me!
Let me show you how Mother Mary wants us to pray. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Holy Mary, Mother of grace, pray for us sinners. I did it. I beat DID. I beat ADHD, depression, anxiety. I beat OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Because people, humans, your brothers and sisters who have gone to hell and back, realize everybody.
Bro. I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. Because people, humans, your brothers and sisters who have gone to hell and back, realize everybody wants to be Jesus. It's all going to be all right. Praise be. It's all going to be all right.
Wait, can only my black babies talk like that? You want to tell me what my other babies can do? No false idols though. Follow my 10 rules. Do what you want, honey. Your daddy will raise you instead. He's so much cooler.
The hell and back, realize everybody wants to be Jesus. It's all going to be all right. Praise be. It's all going to be all right.
She would seemingly snap out of it for a little bit and go back to the normal Gabby of kind of bragging about her life and how amazing it is. So people were questioning whether it was a stunt or not.
So many people who actually don't give a fuck about anyone but themselves, regardless of how hard they've been lying to themselves for a very long time.
What?
Are so concerned for me.
What?
Because I'm manic.
Hold
right?
on. I'm sorry, Shawty.
About anyone but themselves, regardless of how hard they've been lying to themselves for a very long time.
Okay.
Are so concerned for me because I'm manic, right? As I sit in my cozy, private loft on top of my house. Look what the internet did collectively to hate a fucking woman for no fucking reason other than fun. Look what we are capable of collectively if we would remember we instead of always fucking attacking she. And that's why I am so successful. My house is paid for. My house is paid for. My house is paid for. It's almost like it's almost as like I'm in heaven. And you're all still stuck in hell. That I could actually be the second coming of Jesus Christ. God does have dark humor. He is a horny, sick fuck. It's okay to have dirty thoughts. I can teach you how to feel better about them.
Now, there's definitely nothing wrong with expressing your religion. Sure, maybe she didn't normally do this.
Oh my God! What?
Offending people.
I am an accomplished author of 2 New York Times best-selling poetry books. I have around or more than 20 million followers. Is it because I'm a woman of color? It's actually kind of stressful.
What? I'm sorry, Gabby.
Around or more than 20 million.
What did you say, Gabby?
Is it because I'm a woman of color? It's actually kind of stressful being a woman of color.
You said it again.
A young woman of color in a white as fuck, rich neighborhood. I keep telling you guys that. I'm Middle Eastern. I traveled from Lebanon, a Maronite crusader of the Catholic Church.
Gabby is from Pennsylvania. She claims that she is a woman of color because she is from Lebanese descent, despite looking and probably identifying as white her whole life.
I grew up in a black neighborhood. I was actually the only white girl in my neighborhood outside of my sisters, but I rode the school bus.
Why is Shorty standing like that, bro? She's pissing me, bro. No. Bro, why?
As white her whole life.
Girl in my neighborhood outside of my sisters, but I rode the school bus alone. I was the only white girl on my school bus. And here's a bit of irony. They made me sit in the front. All the cool kids sat in the back, and they bullied the fuck out of me. They twisted it, they called me names, they didn't let me play with them because I wasn't like them. But my best friends at school were still the black girls because they were the kindest.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, a random stranger found their way into Gabby's home. What you are seeing here is a man named Nick knocking on Gabby Hanna's door and asking if he can come inside to use her bathroom.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Think you can use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alright, everybody, I'm literally inside of the house right now.
Nah. Both of these niggas is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Both of these niggas is actually crazy.
A friend just texted me and I told him that I was gonna go on a run for a guy who showed up at my house and was just feeling a little lost, asked to use the bathroom, and now we're gonna go for a run together. He asked to pray with me. It was really nice. And his text was, Gab, listen to me now. Get that man out of your house.
Gabby goes on to explain that a friend of hers reached out and said, Gabby, kick that guy out of your house right now. But she assures that Nick is friendly and that he's nice and that he won't do any harm to her.
We know he means well, but Nicholas is good. And we're gonna go for a run because we already prayed and had our coffee and listened to music.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Fans were terrified for Gabby. They
Is she still alive?
she was in real danger. Then she posted a bunch of videos of them dancing and him just kind of following her around her house. He gave everyone an extremely uncomfortable vibe. Why was he there? Is this even real?
By the way, Nick, I know you know who I am. Come on. Why did you lie to me this whole time? Why did you lie to me? That's for my acne, you dumb cunt. Get the fuck out of my house. Now. Now. Now!
After Nick got home, he decided to go on TikTok and explain why he was there.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to eat something. I was trying to get her to drink something. I was looking at the medications that she had. Maybe if I could try to like get a medication into her body that would help her come out of the psychosis. I've seen it before. I've had friends. I've dealt with it before.
So he was saying that he had real life experience to be able to help. But while he was there, he posted this TikTok.
I honestly would like to help. I don't know what to do though. So if anybody has any suggestions, I'm here. Everybody says somebody needs to help her.
So this man went to a social media influencer's house, scoured through her medications, and tried to get her to take some pills. At some point, Gabby realized what was going on and kicked him out. Also, during this 48 hours, the cops came and...
Wait, whoa, what did I say?
What was going on and kicked him out. Also, during this 48 hours, the cops came and did 2 wellness checks on her. Both of the times, they decided that she was perfectly okay. And Gabby just kept doing what she was doing.
I'm gonna keep reminding you that I'm Middle Eastern, and I have always been Middle Eastern. But for some reason, isn't it so weird that the world insists on seeing me as white?
And after 48 hours, eventually Gabby calmed down. According to her, 2 psych evaluation professionals declared there was no need for any intervention. So if the professionals said that she was okay and healthy,
that means she was faking this?
All of this. A manic episode, an attention stunt, a giant joke.
Yo, blink!
I found out yesterday I was on TMZ again. But just like Brit, hey TMZ.
Gabby has burned every bridge she ever had. She damaged her reputation even to her own followers. Time and time again, she abandoned the audience that made her who she was. She got into controversy after controversy and never, not once, took accountability for anything, even though she really thinks she did. Every apology had a stipulation. She was always the victim. She stooped as low as to say that she can't be held accountable for anything she doesn't remember. Sure, she has mentioned her ADHD disorder and potentially a bipolar disorder, but we don't know anything about her medical record, so it's tough to speculate on that. Before a couple weeks ago, her relevance dwindled to an all-time low. Nobody was making videos about her, none of her songs were gaining traction, even her live shows had a max of like 40 people in the crowd. Gabby now has the spotlight back on her, and for better or for worse, she loves it. A lot of the drama channels and tea channels are now expressing sympathy for her. Her biggest enemies online are now worried about her, wishing her well. Nobody would assume this is all an attention stunt because we don't want to further the stigma against mental health. We don't want people to look at mania and think they must be faking, because then people will have a hard time getting the proper care they need. I mean, faking Tourette's, faking cancer, faking death, we've seen some people go pretty far. But if Gabby does get the proper help she needs, gets back into the good graces of all her enemies and all the people she battled with, then goes back to the Gabby Hanna her fans used to know and love, then everybody wins.
Hey, that is true. Patrick CC went stupid on this. This was incredible. This was absolutely incredible. I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like Gabby Hanna was never told that she was wrong. And in that happening, built up an ideal in her head that she could never be wrong. Not only that, but I think she talked about having these issues so much that she eventually got those issues, bro. Cause it seemed like she was having an actual breakdown. I ain't gonna lie, this whole situation is weird, bro. This whole, social media had these folks turned. I hope y'all enjoyed that, because I certainly did. I ain't gonna lie, this has been very entertaining, bro. I got extremely invested in that story. Oh God, I did, bro. It's alright, enough of me, man. No, seriously, enough of me. I'm gonna leave y'all be. It's been your boy Loui. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Gang, bro. Gang.
Yeah, it's the end. Leave a like and share it to your friends and your kin. When I post a video, I'm gonna need y'all to attend. Thank you for the view, but I ain't done with you. 2023, I'm about to be Jordan with the flu. Yeah, join the tribe. Yeah, join the tribe. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe.